Welcome to Real Comic Book Talk, everyone. Today we have something special for you again. We are going to be talking about who we think our most unappreciated superhero is. So we're going to start with Anthony. Who's your most underappreciated?
I didn't want to go first. But forget it, it's the game.
That's the game.
Always. The game is always going to be the game.
The game is the game.
It's never not going to be the game. All right, so my first, it's my only choice.
Your only choice.
I'm so used to doing this now.
If you change your answer, so help me God.
You know what? Mine is Nova from Marvel Comics. Like, the first Nova. When I said Nova, when I came over Nova, I wasn't thinking about the first one, which was Richard Rider. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say Reed Richards. There's a lot of double R's in Marvel for some reason.
It's a lot of double.
Double.
It's like they forgot names.
Jessica Jones.
Exactly. Everything is just
Tiara Turner.
Peter Parker.
I know, right? Daredevil. Yeah, she said, I'm trying to let that.
He's the only one that did that.
But yeah, Nova Richard, he was actually the first Nova.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that helmet, when he gets that power, that helmet is fire. He got a bunch of, they call him Human Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
His power, he can, wow.
Act out all that.
No, I want to make sure I get his powers specifically right, because I don't want nobody coming at me like you don't know.
Oh, come at him in the comments, yo. Come at me, bro.
No, yeah, they come at you. Alright, so he has his power from the helmet gives him power. So you put the helmet on, it's a universal translator, so you can understand English. You know what? Hold on, let me finish through the powers.
He says it's the Blue Bill Scarab.
No, it's not the Blue Scarab. But Nova is a part of a larger group called the Nova Corps. Mm-hmm. Like the Green Lantern is part of the Green Lantern Corps.
Right.
And essentially, Nova is Marvel's version of Green Lantern. Mm-hmm. As being far as a police force.
Okay.
A space police force with sectors and stuff. Mm-hmm. Passing the helmet down from one Nova Corps to another person. Just like the ring goes down from one Green Lantern after you guys to another.
Right.
So
does the helmet look for the next person?
No, it doesn't. I guess they choose or.
No, I'm just wondering. I didn't know that.
It was another. The one I like the most is not Richard. Oh, forgot his name. It doesn't matter.
So
It's
what?
Sam Alexander, the person who's Nova now in Marvel now. He's a young, Hispanic kid. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
From New Mexico or Arizona. He's from somewhere in the Middle West. I'm sorry. I know his dad was a Nova Corps. There's not too much on his dad. Mm-hmm. Like, he just came out of nowhere. I don't know how his story. So his dad was essentially, they said he was the best Nova of all.
He died?
Yeah, and he said he went undercover and he came to Black Nova, so his uniform was different and stuff like that. Wow. The Black Nova. And then, but he had to sell himself off as being like a drunk a-hole to his wife and stuff like that. But really, he's working undercover.
So he had to be a bad father to his son.
Yeah. And then when Rocket got himself hurt, Gamora. I said Rocket. When Sam Alexander, the Human Rocket. That's why I'm laughing.
I'm sorry.
Rocket the Raccoon and Gamora. Because there's a lot of rockets all of a sudden.
A lot of rockets.
They came and told him the truth, and then he went out to go find his dad. He's lost, and his book is actually amazing. I've been reading it. And him with the Champions, and he was a part of the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's fired. I'm like,
after what you just told us, what actually makes him underappreciated?
That nobody knows of this guy. Like, I can walk up to anybody, man, do you know who Nova is? No. They might heard of the Nova Corps because of the Guardians of the Galaxy,
right.
But it was not portrayed right. Like, they didn't show any
That's
of the
what I heard them talking about that.
Yeah.
They didn't portray the Nova Corps the way it should have been portrayed.
Yeah. They literally are they could be the Green Lanterns of
I think they're trying to go a different direction and everything with the movie series
Yeah,
and everything.
And it's piss poor direction.
Yeah, stop
piss poor
doing that.
direction.
Stop.
So they're not going to keep everything exactly how it is in the comics. So hopefully they'll surprise us and do something different with the Nova Corps and everything.
I doubt it.
It would be nice to
It would
see.
I see it, but it won't.
A lot of them died. In the movie.
Quick question though, how do you think?
They get like a good amount.
Yeah, a big amount.
And like that helmet
Half the
gives
damn military.
like the helmet is supposed to make it gives you flying, gives
screaming
you
and getting crushed.
telekinesis, you can shoot energy blasts like that. That helmet can make you dangerous.
That sounds like a very.
And yet
potential-
in the movie they gave you nothing.
Nope.
Yeah, it was not.
They just sat there.
The ships.
They just really sat there and gave Nova Prime. I think that was her name in there.
Yeah.
Nova Prime just really gave her a list of aliens and what they did wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
And they got a dick message. That was it.
That's how-
That was it.
Move on out. We got Nova for Anthony. That's,
You ain't really gonna beat that one.
it's not a month.
Everything here is a competition.
All right,
I
this.
caught it. I caught it. It's not a game.
I'm at the break with over there.
I know. It's
Serious.
with it.
Just got serious in here, people. It just
All right.
got serious.
So I was thinking about the most underappreciated, which means somebody who's probably in the comics, but you don't really see a lot of them.
Pause.
You don't see what's really going on.
I thought he just used his person and used himself in third person. I'm sorry.
No.
Ow. Was thinking. He said,
No, you said,
ow.
Oh my God! I'm
Your level of sleepiness is on a whole new high right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I got you.
I don't know. She's sipping a monster right now. She's trying to take sips to fall asleep.
So as I was sitting there thinking of it, I was thinking, well, a lot of people. There's a lot of comic book characters that they don't
really
really
don't know of.
Yeah, you really don't know that much about them. But there is a lot of characters that you do know a lot of, and they step back. So I mean, last week I said he should have stayed dead, which is Martian Manhunter. They don't really. I thought you was gonna
Whoa,
say that.
Okay.
I mean, because if you
Alright.
think about it,
I didn't know that was coming.
yeah, because if you think about it,
I
even
knew
though
somebody was going to do it, because I thought about doing it.
exactly, I'm just saying, he has actually his powers are kind of like Superman.
A little
Yep,
better.
yep.
A little better.
I mean, that little better because it's telepathy and being able to
Shapeshift.
exactly.
Shapeshift.
And they have a whole world that they can pretty much talk. They can make into a big old story, but they never do.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just there.
Now when it was the Justice League animated movie, he got a lot of work.
He did, but that's just that.
And then when they moved to the second season of Justice League Unlimited, he wasn't there at all.
It's like he was just non-existent.
I mean, he wasn't there. He was there for a few
He
seasons,
was not alive.
for a few episodes, and then he was gone. Like when they just started doing Justice League Unlimited in the joint, they moved him to the Watchtower, and he was just controlling everything. He was telling who to go, where to go. He wasn't
was
part
the
of the
main-
fight.
Him and Mr. Terrific were up there.
No, Terrific came after.
Yeah, when he was gone.
When Marshall
He left, and then Mr. Terrific took over
Yeah,
the command of the Watchtower.
and then he didn't come back to the season finale, the series finale.
Because he was shapeshifted as a regular person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they like told him, "You need to get away." He's like, "No, I can help." And then
He
boom.
turned into a big old dragon.
Yeah, dragon.
Yeah.
Of all.
But
Okay, yeah.
exactly. So if you're going to keep him, I think they should have kept him dead personally. But if you're going to keep him, make his story, make him have a bigger part of the story because
Then he wouldn't be staying there. Then he wouldn't be on your list.
he wouldn't be on my list. Exactly. But that's the reason he's on my list because
Reason
His
is up.
storyline was
Exactly.
He had background.
you got to give him a better storyline. I mean, because with all of the powers and everything that he has, you could take it a whole different
Because Miss
direction.
Marshall and Young Justice gets more play than.
Exactly.
He
That's
just
what I'm
made-
saying.
They just made her for that cartoon.
They put her front and center and everything. So DC, put Martian Manhunter and
'Cause he's like Batman and Vision combined.
Exactly.
Superman. She's like Superman
You just
and
gotta
Vision
think of it.
combined.
so much you
man
can
with
do.
that much power needs a bigger scene.
Let Superman stay dead.
Yeah.
Not letting that go.
Yeah, I don't know about
You got Martian Man, you're fine.
But we don't until they start showing him.
I don't know if I want him dead. He's stupid. But
He's just stupid.
Got to die. Everybody told me in the comments, going back to the last video, a couple videos ago, he's like, if Superman is the bottom of overcoming adversity. Like, what adversity has he had to overcome?
That's what
You
I'm
have
saying.
every
Besides, he
power.
was an alien. It's like
Because
if anybody
he was-
had a problem with you, you can just obliterate their ass.
Because
That's a problem
he was
to
the
me.
last of his race, he thought.
So was Marshall Manhunter.
He was alone and lonely. There was no equal
He
to
had
him.
two families. He didn't even
And-
know he was an alien until he was about 13 or 14. So he could cut the shit.
I'm just answering your question when you said Superman. Superman was alone there.
He had
to
a
come
dog.
over the adversity.
He had a cousin.
He had, as somebody
He had a
told
whole city
me,
of Xandar.
somebody told me that he was being shown racism because of by Lex Luthor, and he was being treated
It's kind
unfairly.
of true.
By
So
one
y'all
person.
gonna
He
catch
was
the
he was
racism
treated
of the-
unfairly by one person. You could cut the shit out.
That is,
But you know,
that
one
was
person with that much.
And nobody in the on earth believes. Everybody else loves
It's
Superman.
fucking
He can-
Superman.
exactly.
It's one person.
Exactly, which is why we love Superman.
No, we don't.
This section here.
What, talk about you?
This section
This
here.
section here.
And that's not even a section, so
It's okay.
nobody
This is
knows
diagonal line. This is diagonal line.
that.
We're good.
Right back, y'all two.
Right
Yeah,
here
we
is
can
okay.
switch seats, and y'all can have y'all Superman convention over here.
Superman convention's gonna be lit.
I won't be there.
I won't.
We don't
I'm
need
coming
you.
at
We gonna burn
We
it
don't
down.
need you. We got 75 years worth of fans.
I'll come in that joint and get dressed as kryptonite.
We'll green screen your behind out of the whole convention. Get your behind out of here, Kryptonite. Okay? Somebody split him. TT, since we're going, it seems clockwise,
Might as well.
you are next.
Me? I'm next.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep saying it like that.
Bless us with your.
Not blessing.
Blessed be.
So, my underappreciated superhero is Robin.
Robin? Wait, which Robin?
So I knew that was coming.
Let's go with the first 1940s from.
Talking about Dick Grayson?
Yeah.
What? How is he underappreciated? He was Batman.
No, and then he.
He was Batman when Batman was
And then
dead.
I'll just say the Robins.
You can say Tim Drake. I give you Tim
As a
Drake
whole,
underappreciated.
as a whole, because even like little kids,
How about-
they don't know much, like about Robin, if that makes sense. Like they know that he's, Batman's sidekick, quote unquote, but they don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I know most people I talk to who are not comic people don't know like 5 or 6 of those Robins.
Well,
But I wouldn't say all of them underappreciated. Everybody loves
Who was everybody?
Jason Todd.
Because we
Yeah.
thought everybody loved Superman.
Everybody loves Jason.
that's different. That's different.
I mean, Jason Todd is just.
Jason Todd is
Jason
mad.
Todd.
Yeah, he's-
Dick Grayson is
everybody doesn't love Jason Todd, but they do understand his circumstances
see?
and everything.
We not-
How about you go ahead
Wait,
and
hold on, do you not love Jason Todd?
I appreciate the
That means
direction he
enough.
took. I appreciate the direction he took. But we're gonna let TT finish explaining why she feels as though all the Robins are underappreciated.
I mean, if you just in general look at it, it's like Robins. I hate just saying that.
Robin.
They are dedicated, beyond dedicated to the cause. Like to really take the back seat and let somebody else be in
But
command.
that's
a
the
little
reason
bit.
why they all at one point on part where running the Teen Titans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
They
then you
do
got
all
somebody
run
who,
Teen Titans.
that's why I kind of say that they're underappreciated. That fucking term is weird. Underappreciated because, I mean, these niggas run a whole fucking separate team aside from the team that they were already
And Batman
on.
pays for everything.
Yeah, he does.
So
He
it's
pays
like,
for
I don't know, he's a leader, but again, he takes he doesn't mind being second in command. I
I
don't
think
know.
he's being groomed. Like every other Robin's been groomed to be
Yeah,
Batman.
but-
He all just chose
But
not to
they
be
never
Batman.
be Batman.
Exactly.
Dick
Grayson
Again,
was,
because
but
they-
He was
wasn't
pushed into
Batman's
okay,
never
who
gonna
was
retire.
Nightwing?
ever.
Nightwing was
Dick
the first.
Grayson.
Dick
Dick
Grayson.
Grayson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
He was the first
aside
Robin. They
from
all
shit
became
like
their own
that,
hero.
it's like they did it for that one, and they kind of trying to, mold them, but it never really took off. Like, I don't know.
I think Tim
And then
Drake
he
is
gets a lot of
underappreciated.
flack.
Oh, he
Like,
definitely is.
'Cause nobody likes Tim Drake for some reason. Well,
But they
because-
say that he's the most technical one.
yeah, but
Yep.
Tim Drake, I think the problem is he never had a real defining story.
That's why
He
y'all
didn't
was
have
just
that.
saying
He
those
didn't,
background
that
stories.
moment. It's that story.
They tried in Detective Comics when he killed them all. And then like when you flip 2 pages later, he wasn't really dead. He was just trapped. Everybody thinks he's dead, but he's somewhere trapped. Like you just gotta let that man die.
Dang, so that's the
No.
person you want to just die of.
No. If we're doing another video where superheroes just die,
Check
there's
out
a whole
our
other video.
We did do a video about Robins. Check out our previous videos where we talked about all the
Who the best
Robins and
Robin
everything.
was.
Who are
I think we
best,
said Jason.
best, worst, and so forth. Robins were. and
I was not
everything
Jason,
like
brother.
I know,
You were
yours,
Jason.
I know who yours was.
Tim Dr- I mean, it was
And
Dick
that he
Grayson.
was
Look at
Danny.
you, you don't even know.
It was Dick Grayson,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Robin.
The number one
I'm
1940
gonna think about it.
tech crimes, right?
When I think of, well, we're going on a whole nother story. We can talk about this
I
later.
said 1940. I mean,
Go
shit,
on,
I
take
don't
it to
even
the
know when
beginning.
there.
You go on to
That was
the
50
beginning.
years before my time, bro.
Yeah.
All right, Payne,
I'm
Daniel.
And
Ooh,
We
dang.
are
Like Iron Fist.
down to me.
are you about to say the Iron Fist?
I was not going to say that.
He's like,
Don't you worry about that. There's only one person allowed to say that and get him. It ain't gonna be me. I picked Hawk Girl, Hawk Woman.
It's Hawk Girl, brother.
Hawk girl. Even if she's a woman.
Yeah, it's
they
always
call her
Hawk
Hawk
Yeah,
girl.
that's why I knew first is always right. First is always right. Hawk Girl, she is underappreciated like crazy because she is there and she is a warrior and she is ready to fight. She is ready to jump in the middle of the stuff just like Wonder Woman. And she needs a comic of her own. They have been neglecting her for long enough and everything. She
neglected. She was a big part of the Justice League animated series.
She was in Justice League anime series, which means she
Just
should
that
have
she
a
was
comic
in there
book.
doesn't mean she
She-
was appreciated. I mean, they gave her
Exactly.
a very small role.
They gave
No,
her.
she was a big part of it.
They gave her.
She was a big part.
They gave her. They gave
Especially
her.
that second
She
season.
still needs her own shit. is
She
what
should
I'm
give her
saying.
own comic book.
Period.
And have a solid story with it and everything. They use her periodically, like they used her in Legends of Tomorrow and everything. And it was that whole season with her in it. Lets you know that they have potential to have a good story with her. They can take it
The part
somewhere.
of her is that she's always tied in the comics to Hawkman,
Yeah.
and they always put
tied
Hawkman.
together.
You can separate. You can separate.
They don't do that, but I don't know why.
Yeah, which is I don't know why.
I mean, I guess we can't break it from the story. I guess that's what they're trying to do.
Oh, they can.
But that even it's
There's certain stories. I guess there's certain
breaking from
stories they
stories,
just
but-
won't break from.
Because I don't know how they won't break from that, but they break everything in Gotham.
We're not even going to start with that crap.
So I'm just saying.
We can't.
There you go.
It's
They
so
break
much.
everything from Gotham. Like the Riddler's a grown man, and
Everybody's grown with Batman. Everybody. All of his villains are way older than him.
way older.
All
but
the
like 20
children he has
years.
raised, his children, the Robins are now older.
what? No.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I lost it. What are we talking about here?
You said-
Gotham.
Yeah, you said.
Oh, Gotham, the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Sleep deprivation.
Wow, brother.
I was
Alright,
talking.
it's like 10 o'clock at night.
There's
Oh my God. What is happening?
there's two of us here who have sleep deprivation, one worse than the other. And
Just tell us what the Robin.
I heard Gotham and I was like, yeah, Robins and everything. That's what happens when you jump in a conversation without listening.
What?
Children, kids, if you're watching, listen first, speak left. Okay?
What just happened?
Back on topic. I said Hawk Girl, okay?
So what makes her unappreciated?
Because, like I said, because she hasn't had her time to shine, and we know she is she's a character with a good background and a strong story that can be, it can be elaborated and broken down into, and just if she goes on her own adventure and everything, and you want to go out there and show out her true skill, go for it and
I
everything.
think the best story she had was in the Justice League animated series.
Because they put her in front. They put her in front.
Yeah, but
They made her
For
a
the second
traitor.
season. They did.
it was good.
And then when
which
she had
was-
came back in Justice League Unlimited,
which is more reason
was
why
already
she should
out there
have her own
She needs
comic.
her own damn book.
And she needs her own comic because you know she
But in-
has the quality.
yeah, but I'm
to
saying in
carry
the
it.
comic, she's always tied to Hawkman.
Yeah, but we don't have to do
And then
that.
especially right now-
They completely got rid of that in the comics. So in the
Yeah.
show, and Justice League in the animated show. So
And
we
they brought
know
it right back in-
they can do it in the show.
And they put it right back in Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, they went right back to it. I don't know what your beef is with her.
And they
DC.
ended up bringing in Hawkman again. And just
God
and
damn. We gonna
Justice
get rid of
League.
Hawk.
Because they tied it in again. Like, they were past lives and
Get
just.
rid of Hawkman.
So
Yes.
We're gonna slide him back to his name.
Yeah, just take him back to where he came from.
it's not from Themyscira, brother. Wonder Woman was from Themyscira.
Did I say Themyscira?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
So long-
You gotta
We
say it.
gotta go. We gotta go.
It's over.
You said it. I think it broke
It's
too, like so nobody would
Once
hear
he
it.
said something about
I
robbers,
just-
when there wasn't no robbers in the conversation,
This is a rough
Yeah, that was kind of.
This is a rough one here. People. This is. That's going to be us for this time.
that's it.
We got Nova Quartz. We got
I didn't say
Martian
Nova. I
Manhunter.
said Nova.
We- That's a cut for me, people.
Well,
That is a
Go ahead.
definite cut.
shut it down. Shut it down.
The giggles are taking over. Okay. Yes.
Wow. I don't know what's happening.
We each gave our most underappreciated, as you heard, Nova, Martian Manhunter, Robbins, Hawk Girl. You guys, if you have any kind of comments, leave your comments in the comment section below. If you have a most underappreciated
quiet?
person, that by all means, share with us. Let us know. As always, if you like what you see, hit the like button. If you love what you see, hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend. And next time, one of us will have our stuff together. This guy right here. Till next time, guys. Bye.
I think you gotta redo that whole video.
She is losing it.
Oh, God.
Get your shit together.